pepper update video. So about a few weeks back, I woke up and this lighting's bad. I woke up and I had the urge to grow something. I was like, I wanna see the process of taking care of a plant or something, so I can see the whole journey of it starting small and then growing large, and being there every step of the way, knowing that it wasn't going to be an immediate gratification type scenario, but rather a slow, steady, movement through time that will in the end produce some sort of, maybe not reward, but some sort of like plant with a goal. So I got up and I decided that I was going to build a planter box, and that's what I have up there. And so I was like, oh, what am I going to put in my planter box? Peppers. Yeah, I like peppers. I want to grow some hot peppers. I love hot food. I love hot sauce. Like, I just was like, yeah, if I make a bunch of peppers, that seems like a good idea. Didn't really research them. Didn't really, do anything. I just kind of walked into the Bliffords greenhouse and picked up and saw, like, oh, okay, they got a whole bunch of different kinds of peppers. I'm gonna grow an assortment. So I bought 9 plants to put in this tiny little box. I planted them. I'm like, got that nice sense of like achievement, like, oh, I did it. I planted my peppers. Cool. And then I look at it. I'm like, wait a minute, these are gonna get huge. Oh shit. Like, I didn't think far enough ahead to be like, oh, these are gonna grow. I can't have. Well, I didn't even get 9. I got 8 in there. I had 8. I couldn't even fit the 9th one in there. So I was just like, oh man, like, I didn't think far enough ahead to think that these were gonna have to be repotted. So I kind of held off on that for a while because I knew it was gonna be a little expensive. But I ended up repotting them, as you saw in the other video, and just been kind of waking up, watering them every day, and they have been growing. Like, it's hard to really track that growth, because if you wake up every day and look, like, you're not going to notice anything different. But over the past few weeks, they've definitely, like, grown up a bit. The habaneros are shedding their leaves, their little baby leaves, and that's really interesting, because I was like, oh damn, like, are these things dying? Am I not doing it correctly? But no, they're doing fine. I got the serranos, the Cajun bells, which I've never had, so we're gonna see. Hopefully we're gonna have like a really nice, fruitful harvest here up and coming in August. They should be reaching their fruiting stages. So the goal and the plan is to try and make a couple different kinds of hot sauces and just figure out some sort of recipe that I like, and then make a whole bunch of it, put it in little bottles, and just give it to my friends and stuff. That wasn't really ever the initial intention, but I kind of figured, like, hey, what am I going to do with all these peppers once I grow them? I could give them away, which I probably will, because I'm probably going to have so many. But I don't know, I just think it'd be really cool to kind of make a hot sauce and brand it, whatever I want to call it. I don't really know. I haven't thought that far ahead, but it'll come. It'll come during the making of that. Yeah, I don't know. I just think it's cool to kind of, see that if you're taking care of something like a plant, and you planted it, you water it every day, you make sure it has proper sunlight, everything that it needs, like, it will grow and produce fruit. It'll, or maybe not like necessarily like a physical fruit, like something you can eat, but the idea of a fruit being, a beautiful, evolved, fully realized state. So, like, you plant some flowers, and initially they start as little seeds, they grow little tiny stems, and then they, and they have a beautiful flower at the end. Like, that's the fruit. That's like the goal, right? And once you have that, it's really nice, but you also need to allow that to die. Then, like, that flower will die. We cut it off, you give it to someone, whatever, then it's done. That's the end of that flower cycle. However, the plant is still alive. The plant is still in there, ready to grow another time. Like it's not like a one and done. I mean, I'm sure some plants maybe, but the idea is that there's this cycle of growth that requires the attention and the process and the time, and it's about little small incremental day by day taking care of them that ends up giving you this reward. And then once you have that reward, you know, you decide what you do with it, but you have to let it go at some point. You know, like once I grow all these peppers, I can't just hoard peppers for the rest of my life. I could dry some, keep them, but they'll go bad, or you know, there's no point. I can't think of a point to have like 100 hot peppers, you know, like I physically can't do anything with all those peppers. So it's gonna be a kind of a nice exercise or feeling to just sort of give those away and kind of be like, yeah, this is what I've been working on. This is what I've been tending to, what I've been caring for the past, you know, 3 months. And now here you go. Enjoy these peppers or enjoy this hot sauce, and then they'll be done for a while, and then I can regrow them next year. So I don't know. It's just like a cool process to kind of be a part of and think and kind of see it as an anecdote to life in terms of like we're always growing, and every day what we put into our body, how we nurture our body, whether that's food, information, connection with other humans, our experience in general is the process that's helping us grow. And we can grow in different ways. I think there's not only positive growth, there's like negative growth. Like you can grow farther away from, you know, the light, or farther away from the ideal fully realized form of what you could be, your potential. Like your potential for growth isn't just positive. You have to foster that in order to make sure that it's positive. You have to, you know, ensure that you're growing towards the direction you want to be growing. And it's hard to do, and by no means will you be able to just know exactly how to and what you got to do. You know, it's no one really knows, but you got the intention of trying your best to kind of grow in a positive way, move forward, and taking the little tiny steps day by day to kind of reinforce that process, because it, you know, self-help or personal transformation or whatever you want to call it, it's impossible to get done in a day. It's a slow process, you know. It's day by day, week by week, month by month, year by year. You get the idea. It's a long game, you know, and there's no benefit to rushing towards the end, and there's no benefit to cheating your way through it. You know, it's a long game, but if you play by the rules, I don't want to say play by the rules, but if you follow the path that you know to be right, or at least you believe, and you're constantly allowing yourself to be open to new ideas and new ways of bettering yourself or moving forward, and the intention is to grow positively as a person, both for you and for the world, then I can't see much how that can go wrong. As long as you're aware, conscious of it, and conscious of the mistakes, and conscious of, you know, being allowed to let yourself have mistakes and not hold yourself to such a crazy high standard, you know. So this video's running a little long, but yeah, that's the pepper update. I'll probably do some more videos on the peppers as time goes on, but I think for a little while now we just gotta let them grow. And waking up, water them. It's so nice when it's this beautiful out. Like, it's so easy, you know. It's like I open my eyes and I'm just like, oh, I don't want to get out of bed. I'm like, hey Alexa, what's the temperature? The temperature is currently 68 degrees with a high of 75. I'm like, ooh, okay, never mind. I'm gonna get up now and I'm gonna go for a walk because it's gorgeous. So yeah. Anyways, thank you for paying attention to this, to my rambling. Yeah. Or not, you know. That's fine too. You don't have to. But, yeah. Peace out. Don't know how to sign off, but, peppers are tasty and hot. Yeah. Okay, bye.